Good morning, I'm John, and this morning we're going to demonstrate the egg cooker and how it works. And the way we're going to do that is I'm going to prepare two different recipes for you. The first one is going to be called Woopie Pie. That's right, Woopie Pie. So, I have my egg cooker here, and the first thing we're going to do is we're going to prepare it with a little bit of oil. And I'm going to use my silicone brush. I'm going to put a little bit of oil on there, and I'm just going to move it around inside the egg cooker. Just get a nice thin layer coat on there. This will help it release when it comes out. I think my brush had something in it. I had to get that out of there. Alright. Putting that in there like that. Then I'm going to do the other side the same way. Again, I'm just coating the inside of the egg cooker with a little bit of oil. Just like that. Can't really see it good. The lights are... Am I sideways? Really? Somebody just told me I'm sideways. How about that? So I'm going to take a moment and I'm going to pause this and we're going to fix that. So don't go nowhere. I'm not anywhere. I'm still here. I'm just going to change my camera up a little bit. And there we go. And how does that? Is that better now? Do I look a little better to you guys? Am I still sideways? Okay, I think I'm better now. That looks good. All right, so let's get back on to it, okay? So I've got the inside of my egg cooker nice and coated. So now I'm going to follow my recipe and finish making up my Woopie Pie. So the recipe calls for a box mix. Hi Paige, welcome. What we're going to do with this is we're going to use half of the package. We're not going to follow the instructions on the back. We're going to follow what it says here. We're going to take a half a package, which is about 1 2/3 cup. So I have different measuring cups I can use. I have my Easy Read and I have the Measure All. You want to make sure you're using the right utensil for the right job. Trying to pour this into here may be a little bit more difficult. So I'm going to use this. I'm going to cut the package open. And I want 1 2/3 of a cup. So I'm at 1 1/4. And there we go, 1 2/3. 1 2/3. So I'm going to save this because I can use it later. I'm going to pour it into the classic batter bowl. Now I need to mix in that the sour cream. It's got a half a cup of sour cream, 1 egg, and we're going to mix that all together. So I have my egg right here. Make sure that when you break your egg open, you don't do it on the side of your bowl. You don't want to do that. Even though we wash our bowls and they get clean, there could always be some kind of contaminant on there. It's just a food safety thing. Just bang it on the countertop, get it cracked. And I never want to open it up in here because a shell could get in there and that makes it difficult to get out. So I'm going to open it up inside a measuring cup. And now I can just pour it right in with no shells. Alright, so now I need a half a cup of sour cream. So I'm going to use my mix and scrape spatula, and I'm just going to dip out a half a cup. That should be about a half. Let's see how close I am. I'm not that close. I need another scoop. That's pretty close. Let's just use all of it. Huh?
That's a whole cup.
This is not a whole cup. This is 8 ounces.
8 ounces is
Well,
a
that's
cup.
well, it depends on if you're doing solid or liquid. This measures out to be a half a cup. And now I'm just going to mix this up. And the great thing is, this doesn't go in the oven. This is going to go in the microwave, and it's only going to take about 2 minutes to cook, which is very fast when you're making a cake. We're not really making a cake, we're making a whoopie pie, but I think you know what I'm saying. You're using a cake batter to make it. There we go. Now, if you don't have the classic batter bowl, and you have the stainless steel mixing bowl, that'll work too. It's just something to mix it up in. And if you don't have the stainless steel mixing bowl, the stainless steel mixing bowl has a rubber piece on the bottom to keep it from sliding. You can use a rivet, or take a towel, dampen it just a little bit, put it underneath, and it'll keep it from sliding around on you. Alright, so we've got this good and mixed. So now we're going to fill this up using our scooper, our medium scoop. I had that out last night. Now where did I put it? Oh, there it is. We're going to use our medium scoop. 1, 2, 3. They're going to do the same thing over here. 1, 2, 3. Now this recipe will make 2 servings. A serving is 1 whoopie pie. So we still have some left over to make another round. Now I'm going to use my mix and scrape. Clean it off a little bit using my scoop. And just kind of flatten it out just a little bit. There we go. Just kind of combine those scoops a little bit. It doesn't take much, they just kind of fall right back into each other, but I just want to kind of straighten it up a little bit. And now, it's sliding because of the oil in there. I think you get the idea. I'm going to pop these in the microwave for about 2 minutes. And then we'll come back and check it in 2 minutes. Meanwhile, while that's all working, you can also make some whipped cream, but I'm going to do that in a minute. I've learned that putting whipped cream on something that's hot is just going to cause it to melt. We don't want to do that. So we're just going to wait 2 minutes. We're going to pop this out. I'm going to clean this up just a little bit. This is easy cleaning stuff. Everything that I've used here can go in the dishwasher. There's nothing here that I haven't used that can't go in the dishwasher, which is making it very easy to clean up. I'm going to set it in the sink. If you have a question or you want to share what you're making today, go ahead. Tell us what you're cooking. Hi, Melissa. Well, the stone can't go in the microwave. The stone, it just wipes out. So it's a good question. You don't have to wash it with soap and water. You just take a cloth, wipe it out, and it's ready to go. It's a very good question.
Not microwave this.
So, apparently, I don't know how to speak today. It does go in the microwave, it doesn't go in the dishwasher. I think everybody can understand what I'm trying to say. Whew, it's hot in here all of a sudden. Give me some air. Oh, these are looking good. Can't wait to pop these out of there. I am laughing at myself. If you can't laugh at yourself, then, you know, you can't laugh at nobody else. So, Melissa, what are you making today for lunch? What? Microwave just went off? I think they're probably ready. Let's take that out. Now, you don't want to touch it. It is hot, so you need some hot pads. I'm placing these on my cooling rack. Check that out. When you test these, you just want to look for a punch or a push back, like a sponge. It just sponges right back up, right? So that's what you're looking for. Now, we're going to loosen these up. I'm going to use an offset spatula. They come in very handy. Like I said, there's nothing in this kitchen that is a utensil. Nothing here has a singular use. I mean, after all, I'm using an egg cooker to make a whoopie pie. Who would have thought? Now, I'm going to set this down for a second. I'm going to take my cooling rack, turn it upside down. Turn it over. One came out. And there's the other one. Now, this is still a little warm. I mean, it was just in the microwave for 2.5 minutes, right? Or 2 minutes. Now, your times may vary based upon your microwave. But it's just real easy to clean up. All I have to do is just take a paper towel and it starts wiping right up. See there? Now, I'm going to clean this up. I'm going to come back in about 4 or 5 minutes, and we're going to make some egg sandwiches using the egg cooker, showing you how versatile it is and how you can make multiple things with it. Check out those nice little cakes. Lovely, lovely. I'm going to let them cool completely. Then I'm going to add some frosting in the middle, and we're going to put some whipped cream on top. All right, guys, we'll see you back in a little bit.